Hi, my name is Kimaya Metcalf. I'm an instructor at the Institute for Therapeutic Massage in New Jersey, and I'm going to show you how to make an aromatherapy bath salt. These are really simple to make, use only a couple ingredients, and are much cheaper to make at home than they are to buy them, because in a store they're upwards of $20, and at home maybe $1 or $2 you'll spend. So the materials you'll need would be Epsom salts and sea salt. The Epsom salts are really good for the body. They relax the skin and soften the skin. And the sea salt does much the same. It's very skin softening. You can use it as a scrub and it exfoliates the skin. It'll exfoliate a little bit in a bath, not as much as a scrub. And it also is detoxifying, so it's good to add to it the bath salt. You can use a combination of both or just one or the other. I like to use a combination. So you'll need Epsom salts, sea salts, a mixing container, something to mix with. I like to use wood, either popsicle sticks or craft sticks, as opposed to plastic or metal. And then the last thing you'll want is some essential oils. Essential oils are what adds the aromatherapy aspect to the bath salt. Essential oils are not like fragrance oils, meaning they are not a synthetic oil with a very oily base and an overpowering flowery scent. They are actually made from plant materials, leaves and flowers and stems of plants, distilled and leave a very clean, very natural oil. The first oil that I brought is cedarwood oil. Cedarwood has insect repellent properties, and it is also really good for oily skin. It does have a very strong earthy smell to it. Think about cedar chips or cedar mulch. So if you're making it as a gift for somebody, really think about if they like the smell of the outdoors. Otherwise, cedarwood is probably not the best guess for them. The second oil I brought is rosemary oil. Rosemary it's a very medicinal plant. It is very good for breaking up congestion. So if you're going to use rosemary in a bath salt, it's going to be a bath salt that you use when somebody is sick, as opposed to a relaxing bath salt at night. For relaxing bath salt, lavender would be the one you want to use. Lavender is best known as the most relaxing of all the essential oils. It's very good for nighttime baths and for relaxing at night. And then lastly, I have orange. Orange oil is very high in vitamin C and collagen boosting properties, so it's very good for the skin and just a really luxurious bath to soak in. One thing about orange is it is photosensitizing, so you'd never want to use it in the middle of a day in a bath and then go out and be in the sun all day. So make sure you use that at nighttime. The two that I'm going to use today are lavender and orange. Now it's very easy to make a bath salt. All you have to do is take your salt bases. So again, I have Epsom salts, and what I'm going to do is fill the jar about halfway with the Epsom salts and then add the essential oils to it. This way, it's not hard to stir it when it's all the way at the top of my jar. Essential oils are very concentrated. You don't need a lot of them. In a jar this big, I'd use about 10 drops total, so 5 of lavender and 5 of orange. And it's always better to start with a lower dosage and then increase it if you don't like the potency. So 5 lavender drops. And 5 orange drops. I'm going to take my mixing instrument, mix it together. And then I'm going to add the sea salt. Now some people like to add an oil to it, like olive oil or jojoba oil, because oils in the bath are really good. They're very softening for the skin. It does two things though. It does leave an oily ring around your bathtub to be considered if you don't want to clean that after your bath. And the other thing is it leaves an expiration date. Oils will go rancid after about 6 months, some in as little as 3. So if you put a carrier oil in here, again like grapeseed or olive oil, you need to put an expiration date. So before I fill this to the top, now I'm going to smell it and make sure I like the potency. I'm going to add a little more orange. I added 4 more drops orange. And I'm going to stir again. Bring it to the top. Give gentle stirs, not to overflow. Beautiful. Now you can use it yourself or give it as a gift to somebody. You take 2 teaspoons and put it into a bath.